Welcome back to Science Saturday. This one for February 22nd, 2025. Today we're going to talk about something that most people tend to ignore until they are forced to no longer ignore it. Recovery. We glorify the grind. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Here's the truth though. Your ability to recover determines your ability to perform. The better you take care of yourself and keep yourself at peak performance mentally, physically, and emotionally, the better you're going to be able to perform, excel at whatever it is you're doing, make better decisions. This isn't just my opinion. Science backs this up. So let's break it down. More effort doesn't always mean more progress. That's because adaptation happens after stress, not during it. Whether it's muscles rebuilding after a workout, your brain processing information during sleep, or your nervous system regulating stress. Recovery isn't passive, it's an active process. You've probably heard the term active recovery before. Let's talk a little bit more about that. Physical recovery. So when you train, you create micro damage in your muscles, and the repairing of that is how you get stronger. If you're constantly damaging your muscles every single day, you're actually going to get atrophy and overuse injuries, joint breakdown, that kind of thing. Mental. The idea of cognitive load is real. Your brain isn't a machine. It has limits. Studies show that prolonged focus can drain your neural resources, making recovery essential for optimal creativity, decision-making, and learning. Next, emotional. So stress builds up in layers, and stress is highly based on perception. So what you think is stressful, I might not, and vice versa. Regardless, if you don't process it, it accumulates and can ultimately lead to burnout, anxiety, even immune dysfunction. So recovery allows you to reset your nervous system and keep the stress at bay. Let's talk about some recovery tactics. So recovery can be just taking a break, taking a nap. That would be passive recovery. Active recovery means you're doing something that is considered recovery by the brain or body. So let's talk about the mental first. Strategic breaks. So the Pomodoro timer is a good one here. It's a timer that is you can set for 10, 20, 30 minutes so that you're reminded every interval to take a break. This can work really, really well. The brain tends to work best in 90-minute focus cycles. So the research on flow is where you can find this information. The idea of an ultradian rhythm. So this is the daytime rhythm that you have of how you can focus or not focus. So up to 90 minutes of focus followed by 10 to 20 minutes of recovery where you're not having to focus can make for a really impactful day when you stack that. Sleep. I know I said a nap is considered passive, and it kind of is, except what's going on behind the scenes. So when you sleep, your brain clears out toxins, you consolidate memories, you are helping to regulate emotions in your deep sleep. When you sleep, shoot for 6 hours or more. Physical recovery. Active recovery helps to speed up the body processes. Walking, mobility work, even light movement boosts help to promote circulation and get your body moving those metabolic wastes that can build up. Next, cold versus heat. Cold plunging is all the rage these days. Don't buy into the hype too much. Cold can be good for reducing inflammation. So if there's a particular area that needs it, there can be some benefit there, but don't rely on that. Sometimes inflammation is good. What does have a lot of data to support it is saunas. So heat therapy has long-term cardiovascular and muscle recovery benefits. So check out a sauna in your area. Finally, emotional recovery. The best thing here, journaling and social connections. So journaling allows you to get out the stuff. It allows you to express what's going on in your head related to your emotions, get it down on paper, get it out of your head. Next is social connection. So spending time with people boosts oxytocin, the trust hormone, and counters the stress hormones like cortisol. But recovery isn't a luxury. It's a performance necessity. Whether you're training for work or personal performance or just handling life, your ability to recover determines your ability to sustain any kind of effort. So here's your challenge. Pick one recovery habit to prioritize this week. Which one will you focus on? Feel free to comment below. All right. Keep questioning, creating, and inspiring. I'll see you tomorrow.